Toastmasters. Why should we come to Toastmasters? Answer 1, there's food. And that's my speech. No, there are actually more reasons. Last week, another Toastmaster gave a speech about why people join Toastmasters. This got me thinking, why did I join Toastmasters? The first time I went to Toastmasters was February 2009. I was a guest. A friend of mine wanted to attend this meeting called Toastmasters. I had no idea what it was, but she didn't want to go by herself. So she asked me to come with. Okay, fine. I always say yes. I never say no. Rodell knows this quite well. So I attended Toastmasters. I sat in the back. I didn't want to say anything because I'm shy. I don't like to talk. However, during table topics, the table topics master insisted I come up here and speak. What happened? I won. I was the first speaker, but after my speech, they knew that the other speakers just couldn't compete with what I did. You might want to get that fixed, CJ.
Okay.
A month later, I left to South Korea. I went back to Canada. 10 months later, I discovered there's a Toastmasters club in my hometown. It was right down the street from where I lived. Has this been here the whole time? I decided to attend. They asked if I wanted to join. I thought, okay, sure. This sounds like fun. They gave me the manual. Inside your first manual, you have 10 speeches you're supposed to fulfill. I thought to myself, could I think of 10 different ideas? So on a piece of paper, I wrote down all of my ideas. What can I talk about? On this list are 45 ideas. It stated February 1st, 2010. So far, I've talked about 28 of these ideas. I'm going to show you all the speeches I've done. I've been a member of 4 different groups. My first one was in Canada called Prairie Voices. It will be labeled in black. Blue is Busan Toastmasters. That's us. Red is Burning Brunch. Purple is Carp Diem. So the first speech I ever gave, February 2nd. I completed my first 10 speeches in about 3 months. Why? No one else wanted to give a speech. I'll give a speech. I'll give a speech. I have all these ideas. I talked about all the things that went wrong during my first 3 years in South Korea. It was a complete disaster. It was awful. Everything went wrong. But it gave me all these stories to tell. As I completed the first 10 speeches, I moved on to the next ones. Speaking to inform. And also the entertaining speaker. For my one speech, the interpretation of dreams, it was a half-hour speech. I came back to Korea in 2011, and then I joined Busan Toastmasters around June. The first speech that CJ saw was this one here. Teaching process. I met CJ on the subway, I think 3 days before I gave this speech. You were seated across from me. There were 3 Indonesian girls talking.
I saw you. I remember.
I was trying to read my book, and these girls were speaking English, so it was hard. And he sat across from me. As it went on, I then joined Busan Toastmasters. With Toastmasters, you also have to give some specialty speeches, whereas how do you improve the club? It goes on. I talked about aliens in film. What's the difference? My last day in Korea, in 2006, after my first year. That was actually a very good day. You give more education speeches. And here's today, benefit of Toastmasters. Oh, that's good. I've given so far 74 speeches.
Wow.
Truthfully, did Toastmasters make me a better speaker? No. It's being a teacher. As a teacher, you have to speak every day. You have to learn to anticipate what students are going to say and then respond to it and kill the comment. Students try to be funny every day. No, can't do that. I just used the skill and I applied it to Toastmasters. The kids gave me ideas. But Toastmaster gave me some ideas too. I always tape all of my speeches. He's right there. What do I do with these speeches? I put them on the internet. For one speech last year, my cat gave an evaluation. I spoke and my cat evaluated what I said. Since my cat absolutely adores me, everything I did was correct. My cat always tells the truth, unlike, say, CJ. Here's a speech from a few weeks ago. The fallacy of flags. Toastmaster speech 20. If anyone is ever curious about Toastmasters, they can do a search online. Oh, here's a speech. I'm giving it right here. This was the longest speech I ever gave, Dream Interpretation. It's a half-hour speech where I talk about dreams. What do they mean? I upload it, put it on the internet. If anyone ever wonders, what do my dreams mean? My image comes up, and I talk about them. My employers, sometimes they enter my name into a search engine to see what comes up. It's this. This helps. Whenever I apply for a job, I put this on my resume. If you want to see me do a public speech, just do a search like this. How many other people do that? Nobody. Nobody but me. Toastmasters, does it benefit people? Yeah. Does it make you a better public speaker? Yes and no. For those who already have the skill, not so much. It helps me explore how I can be more creative. How can I influence others? Am I glad I joined Toastmasters? Yeah. Are you glad I joined Toastmasters? I'd say yes. I don't know. You're on tape, CJ. What will I do afterwards? I'll get the footage from Jose and put it on the internet. I'll even put his name on it so employers will see.
Yes.
So fellow Toastmasters, do you want to join Toastmasters? Yes or no? Thank you.